Happy Sunday. You know that Mr. Clean is pretty good. I used that with bleach to clean up my little chihuahua's urine, and it's still smelling fresh throughout the whole house. Whole house. And I use it just to clean the area in the kitchen where he messed that up. He messed up at. I think it's pretty cool. So today is Sunday, July the 28th. It is precisely 1 month until my 49th birthday. And although I haven't really been jolted with the midlife crisis, all grace and thanks to my genes for looking usually younger than what my actual age is, and getting all these wonderful compliments from people. So yeah, that's pretty kudos. But still, it doesn't change the fact that I'm getting some gray. It's kind of covered recently, but anyhow, I'm getting some gray, getting older, and I will be literally in a year, well, 1 month from today, I'll be 49, and then a year and a month from today, I will be middle aged. I will be in my 50. The big 5-0. And not the po-po 5-0. 5-0 as in my age. And just as I felt when I was 8, 11, 17, 22, 30, 42, and now 49. There's a lot of unknown out there. And believe me, it's scary. But today, I feel good. I feel pretty good. And all of this is tribute to Almighty God. Tribute to my ability to be resilient. Tribute to having good people, nice people in my life. Even Tino. But Tino's kind of crazy in the sense that he thinks he's king. But what Tino needs to know is I don't serve king. I don't worship a king. I worship a creator of kings. A creator of all things possible and impossible. And every time I reflect on just how wonderful God is for me, how wonderful God has been in my life, I realize just how favored I am by God. So yes, I'm very, very grateful, and I'm very, very appreciative. And I feel like if I'm one in the gazillions of people that he really genuinely loves, and that makes me feel like on top of the world. I remember when I was 2 years old, I didn't quite know the idea of meditation, but then years later, my mom, she told me that my dad was Baptist at one point, and then in his last years, he became Buddhist by practice. And I remember one day I was sitting on top of our shop, because we have a shop at my house, in our yard, in our property. And I used to think that was my dad, but fast forward, it could have been because my age, because of the chronology of my age, I think it was him. And I was so sneaky. I went to the store, I grabbed a pack of cigarettes. Don't ask me why. But I grabbed a pack of cigarettes and I tried to smoke it and I choked. But in that whole process, while I was doing that, he knew. Sorry. Now you know that. I have saliva in my mouth. I don't like to swallow saliva, because if there's germs and bacteria in your mouth, this is a way that your body tells you, hey, there's something, a foreign object in your body that you should not have. So, and it's brought up by saliva. So why would I want to swallow that if it's my body telling me that, hey, you need to spit it out? So I've also learned, it's a little outside, but I've also learned that saliva, when you let it build up, it kills the germ and the bacteria that's producing it. Touche. So that's why I do that. Because if I spit it out, it's still gonna give me, my body's still gonna react, and it's still gonna come and come and come and come. But if I let it build up, let it do its own work, and I finally spit it out, it'll stop. Talking about the phlegm in my body, because in South Florida, it's a humid town. Nothing but mold and mildew. But I noticed I've been battling the black mold. And if I stay out at night too long, then it'll build up in my sinuses and my nostril. But the thing of it is, I won't feel any symptoms from it, not immediately. But then in the morning when I'm brushing my teeth and I do that little that hunker up, little tinges of black. This morning was more than usual, which is kind of like strange. But I feel healthier than usual. So it could be that my body finally got rid of it, you know. So anyhow, back to what I was saying about me as a kid experimenting on things I had no business experimenting. So I had the pack of cigarettes, I choked on it, and then it's like for that one split second, or so I thought, it's like God allowed my mind to see that my dad was laughing at me because I was choking. And it's like he knew I was choking. It was funny. So, but that is one part of it. But then that same day, I want to say it's the same day, or maybe like a fast forward moment, I used to always have that as my escape. Like I would go on the top of when my father died, even before he passed away, I used to always have that as my quiet moment, to escape from everything. And I used to always wonder what's beyond the ocean, because I grew up on an island, and we live on the northern, on the highest tip, so we could actually see the whole circumference, or the northeast circumference of the island. So yeah. Yes. So then, what I would do, I mean, back then I didn't realize, I didn't take notes to say, look north, and then I'll see the head of the island, which is like a seahorse. So I'll see the head of the seahorse, but then we live in the middle, on the hill, so it's the belly of the seahorse. So then, but what I would used to do is always, because the shop was facing east, so I used to always, look out into the horizon, and I would see nothing but ocean of blue. And it would just extend beyond and beyond and beyond. And I would always wonder, what is beyond the horizon, As a kid, what is beyond those waters? So then, in one of those moments, after I, wondered about that and pondered about it, I fell asleep. I want to say I fell asleep. And I saw the universe. I saw the big expanse of darkness and the lights and the rays. And then years later, while I was doing my Bible study in Bible Teach by the Jehovah's Witness, I came across a image that's exactly the same thing that I saw. And now I realized I was looking into the lens, as Jehovah allowed, of a telescope that captured a universe, the outer space, which was amazing. To the back of me is my very handsome son, David. Look at him. Say hi to everybody.
You've been rambling for too long. You've been rambling for too long.
He has no manners. I'm gonna beat his ass. Nope. Language! Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna find that picture.
Let's restart it. I'm sitting in my room waiting for you when you're ready. So I gotta go pick up my check and get the dog water.
What does the Bible teach? See, these things are so strange because it's supposed to be a certain way, but as we know, it doesn't always show that way. But really what it is what does the Bible teaches really? It's in Spanish. I just thought I had to share that because I keep reflecting on that, and now that I'm coming more and more into the art of meditation, which was always recommended in my Bible study, that I keep reflecting on that moment, and I keep reflecting on that picture, that image that appeared in my to me during my meditation. But what's wild is that I believe this is it. That I saw that, or a something, a perception similar to that, which was amazing to me. It's amazing. And this chapter, it's chapter 17. It talks about, does God hear our prayers? Touché. Yeah, I think that's the only one. If I find anything else pertaining to that, I will definitely share it. But yeah, just amazing to me how God allowed me to see that. And then many years later, he allowed me to say why he allowed me to see it. Okay. Happy Sunday. I think it's time for me to spit out my medicine. Whole body. Shampooed my hair the other day, so it's still kind of scrunchied up, but it's still nice. Okay.